Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Unlocked. Today's booster pack is Dark Ascension, which is the second set from the Innistrad block. Dark Ascension was released in February 2012. Today's community choice rare pick we're hoping for is Mikeaus the Unhallowed, which is one of the mythic rares from this set. So let's open this pack and hope for a Mikeaus. We have a Torch Fiend, sacrifice Torch Fiend to destroy target artifact for 1 red. Artful Dodge is 1 blue sorcery, target creature is unblockable this turn, and it also has flashback, which means you can cast it from your graveyard for its flashback cost, and then you exile the card. Grave Purge, 3 is put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library, and then draw a card. Break of Day, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of the turn, and also has the Fateful Hour mechanic. If you have 5 or less life, those creatures also are indestructible this turn. Screeching Scarb, it's a blue zombie. When Screeching Scarb enters the battlefield, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Saving Grasp, has flashback for white as well. Return target creature you own to your hand. Evolving Wilds, with of course the Dark Ascension art, probably one of the nicest Evolving Wilds that's been released. So you sacrifice Evolving Wilds and search for a basic land, and then put it into the battlefield and shuffle your library. Talons of Falconwrath is an enchantment, has flash, and creature gets pay 1 and a red to get +2/+0 until the end of the turn. Reap the Seagraph, put a 2/2 zombie creature token onto the battlefield, and it has flashback for 4 and a blue. Our first uncommon for the pack is Faith's Shield. Also has the Fateful Hour mechanic. In this instance, it gains protection from colours of your choice, and target permanent you control gains protection from the colour of your choice. Vengeful Vampire is a undying and flying vampire. So undying, when the creature dies, it returns to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it, so long as it had no +1/+1 counters on it before it died. Wake Dancer costs 3 black and has Morbid, so when it enters the battlefield, if a creature died this turn, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So normally this would be cast in your second main phase after combat, when you have normally lost a creature already. And hoping for a Mikeaus the Unhallowed. And no, instead we've got Increasing Confusion, which has blue and an X cost. Target player puts the top X cards of his library into his or her graveyard, and if it was cast from the graveyard, that player puts twice that many cards into his or her graveyard instead. And it has flashbacks of X and a blue as well, so you can actually cast this twice, which is how the second part of this mechanic works. So not bad if you're into your mill, which is certainly one of my favourite mechanics in Magic. I'll certainly find a use for that in a deck. So it looks like no token. Though somehow we've got a flip card as well, which maybe I forgot that you got these in this pack. So we have Afflicted Deserter at the beginning of each upkeep. If no spells were cast last turn, transform it. So it's currently a 3/2. You can see on the transform cards it also has what their toughness and power will be, or power and toughness will be when they flip, based on their flip requirements. So it'll be a 5/4. And it becomes a Werewolf Ransacker. So when it transforms into Ransacker, you may destroy a target artifact, and if that artifact is put into a graveyard this way, Ransacker also deals 3 damage to the artifact's controller. And at the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, we transform Werewolf. So it will keep flicking back and forth. So there we go, and we have a nice Dark Ascension Forest. So, Increasing Confusion was our rare pick from this pack. It wasn't our rare pick, it was our rare pull. We also got Afflicted Deserter as our flip ability card. There was no Mikeaus the Unhallowed, but next week we'll be opening up an Innistrad block, so we look forward to hearing your community choice for epics. If you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe below here on YouTube. We also have an official Facebook page, which is facebook.com/mtgunlocked. And if you'd like to have a look at what else MTG Unlocked does as well, you can go to our website, which is mtgunlocked.com. Thanks for watching and following the journey, and we look forward to seeing you next week.